We're back for the second half.
All right, welcome back. So, everyone's back on the hand. We've still got the old problem to deal with. Nero has presumably, it was late at night, so presumably everybody rests. So, Nero can get back your toughness bonus in wounds. Oh, you're heavily wounded, I think, so that's only one from memory.
Yep.
You don't have the trait, which means you're always counting as
Lightly wounded. No.
Okay.
That's like a sanguinus or something.
Yep. So, you guys meet up for a planning session on what to do next. Everyone's preparing to board the Orc ship, following the plan set out before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nero shows up in his power armor.
As does Adrian.
As does Dawn, even though I'm not sure which direction I'm going in.
Okay.
We'll see.
Langford actually shows up in Stormtrooper Carapace, which is not like the standard issue of the ship either.
Yet.
Yet. Yeah, exactly. Yet.
Yeah. With a hell gun and all. So.
What are you, a Scion?
Well, I was.
Oh, well. Neat.
All right. Nero shows him a fairly high measure of respect for a guy he's probably met several times, even though this is the first time we've seen him on camera. Nero has kind of been taking his job to some extent.
Yeah. So the viewer that submitted Langford described him as being like Captain Spears from Band of Brothers or Hicks from Aliens.
Interesting.
Yep. A professional.
Yep. All right. Right. You and your men will provide the distraction. While we have our team go in and try to get his loot. Did we manage to find a route that is relatively short, that is pressurized?
So there is a pressurized route. The issue is getting to it without breaching the outer hull in such a way that depressurizes that route. Okay. So yeah, they've mapped a path from like the outer hull to the loot thing, but like the problem is that because the fighter bay was destroyed, any ingress is going to require cutting through the hull somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Which is then going to depressurize the ship, or at least that section.
Yeah, unless we could probably try like reinforce one of our ships into like a boarding ship, and like effectively put a front on it to cut open the ship while still like maintaining a seal, so to speak, like a ram ship. That'll probably take a few days to get
We've
prepared.
We've seen those before, right? We saw old, like 10,000-year-old.
Yeah,
right?
You saw some old Cestus assault rams, which are Space Marine gear.
Yeah, they have like big melter things in front which cut as they go.
Yeah,
most recently seen in the
Astartes,
which was awesome.
Which is now canon.
And
was there a new one?
No, it was
no. They were all old Dark Angels ones.
So Nero doesn't get a point of healing. It takes a whole week of natural healing to.
Oh, does it?
Okay.
Yep.
How often can I do the
How many faith points have you got?
5.
You can do as many times as you got fate points.
Sorry, but it's also just a standard Medicaid roll, so
yeah.
I just got re-injured.
How many times?
Yeah, so you can do it once per injury.
I was just set on fire.
Yeah, per single bit of damage. Yeah, so.
However, Dawn would not heal you from that, like straight up. Like she would be like, no, and like.
But you could though say that like effectively that you're still treating other injuries but just exacerbated by the burning. I don't know. It's up to you. It's one of the gimmicks of this system where you can have somebody who's taken like 20 wounds and you heal them for 3, and then you like give them a paper cut and then heal the paper cut for 5 more, then another paper cut, and then heal that paper cut for 5 more. But
that doesn't seem like in the spirit of the system though. So.
No. Nor does boarding an orc ship with 1 wound though.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I would. In that case, I mean, I would definitely do something about it.
Heal all the spaces around the burn wounds.
Like my organs.
Lord Commodore, given our Arch-Militant's status, perhaps taking some time to cut sections of the shipway is not as
I believe that
bad idea.
I believe in Dawn and her ability to clear her way forward through the orcs. I
saw
a pict of what she did. It was very impressive. I think if you're concerned about me, which you shouldn't be, because I've survived very many horrible things in your presence, Captain Bryn and his men can act as a personal defense for our group, keeping orcs away from my tender, precious body that everyone is suddenly so concerned about for the first time in the entire campaign.
No, I'm always concerned about your health. You keep me from getting killed.
It's true, I do. I'm glad someone.
And I do care as well. That's why I told you to rest.
I did
Apparently
rest,
it didn't matter.
I'd need a whole week of rest, not one day. I appreciated the one day, sir. 12 hours. Nothing happened down on the planet, right? You didn't get any weird job offers to go kill a bunch of orcs in the Spinward Front, right?
Not orcs, no.
Okay.
Not at all.
Well, then I don't care.
Yeah.
So do you want this
orcs.
healing, Nero? Or...
I would appreciate it, Sister Dawn.
Very well. Medicaid with the
plus 20.
With the Emperor. Oh no, it's not called Emperor. It's called Divine Administration. Yep. So I will throw away a faint point. That takes me down to 4 the session. And I will do a plus 20 Medicaid roll. Hey-ya.
Hey,
3 degrees.
9 wounds coming back at you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm now lightly wounded.
Does that mean you heal every day now?
Yes. 1 a day.
Okay.
If I do a whole day
see.
of bed rest, I heal my toughness bonus. So after this, all I need is 1 day of rest. All right, Nero looks significantly better immediately. And he's actually missing exactly the number of hit points that he took in the fire.
There you go.
Excellent.
Sister Dawn, I appreciate the faith that you place in me. I like all of my organs rearranged back to where they originally were supposed to be.
Well, I have a much higher understanding of you since you've come and you've put yourself through the cleansing. In fact, I would openly accept all of my companions to go through such an endeavor if they choose to. If you feel like you have come close to temptation at any point in your life, I would be very eager to help rid you of that affliction.
No temptations here. I'm fine.
James, I have a quick mechanics question.
Yes.
Now that I have Jaded, do I have some measure of immunity from the depression field that Cade puts out?
I'd say so. Yeah, it's like one of those things where it's like background noise now.
Okay, good. All right, Nero's personality is going to start reverting now that he doesn't spend 24/7
around
a null.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I know that Pierre kind of was like, nulls are okay. It's not the.
The thing is, like,
I still don't know how you stand it.
One of those things is like the main thing that a null does is make you feel like you don't like this person, you know, and it's difficult to measure how effective it is because in the books one of the nulls is a prostitute, so you'd think that a prostitute that nobody likes would have a hard time getting by, but seems to survive. Speaking of which, can I just quickly say as a side note, I've read this week both Pariah and Penitent, and wow, some big drops, big reveals in those books. So big stuff that will shake up the 40K universe. So
Really?
go read them if you read 40K books.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
I got a humble bundle of 40K books that I haven't read yet.
Who's the author on those?
Dan Abnett, because it extends on from the Eisenhorn and Ravenous series.
Oh, gotcha. All right.
Because it's all about Elizabeth Beckwin.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, so the plan is launched. Shuttles head towards the bow of the Orc ship, probably a few minutes ahead of you to start an assault. And the gun cutter slips over to the side of the vessel. Presumably, someone's worked out some effectively umbilical that they can like hook up to the side and then cut through, keep it pressurized. Probably all that's going to be limited then is like how much you can really bring through the doorway of that into the gun cutter. But it is from like is from the bay of the gun cutter.
Once we're in the pressurized zone, right?
Yeah.
Couldn't we safely depressurize it on our trip back?
Yeah,
like,
you can certainly
last
do
room,
yes.
depressurize it, and then just like throw it out a window.
Yep.
So Nero spends his time identifying a very large hole or window type device where they can move stuff out, just in case they find a 300-foot tall saint statue.
Literally today watching, is it Carl Hill, the guy that used to do Because Science on YouTube and now does his own channel? Do you know anyone know this channel at all? Okay, he's a guy who just does science, facts, and movies. He was doing an article this morning on whether or not you would actually get blown out of an airlock if someone opened the airlock.
You don't.
Yeah, in most cases, yeah, unless you're like running right at the edge, so that all the air in the environment goes straight through you. You probably wouldn't be blown out.
Like you can literally walk over to the door and just shut it again, and it'll be fine. Like.
That's not very traumatic, though.
Exactly.
Expanse hanging on the edge.
Wasn't it the Expanse that actually did it right? That was like a
the space walker.
Yeah, it was pinhole or something like that, and he just walked over and put like a.
No, I was remembering they were on the first space station that turns blue eventually, and there was they were fighting in an airlock or something, and it was desperately trying to turn something on or off. All right, it's been years, so.
All right. So you cut through when you enter the Orc vessel. There isn't enough power here that they're still lighting as such, but there's literally like camp lanterns hanging from like bulkheads strung up by cables to multiple 4-gang power boards connected to each other. It's like an electrician's nightmare as to how everything goes together in here. There's no sort of like deck lighting, so to speak. It's all sort of jury rig stuff. There is graffiti of some type on most walls, mainly glyphs and the like. There are some dead bodies here that look like they were either killed from impacts from the battle, or actually a lot of them have orc. So these are dead orcs with like orc weapon marks in them as well. So there's been fighting going on here internally as well. But for now, the area you've landed in actually seems relatively quiet. You can sort of hear the distant echoing of battle somewhere else in the ship, but this part seems pretty quiet. I assume you guys are making your way. Are you trying to stealth your way, or not?
I mean, is that possible with
no, speed is more important than stealth here. We need to move with what would they say? Controlled pairs? No, we need to move with speed of both action and foot.
Okay.
We need to be closing our OODA loops, okay,
move
James?
with purpose.
I love the OODA loop. I'm a big fan of that. All right, no worries. You make your way through the calls here uncontested until you reach what you believe to be the entrance to the hold. The door itself is closed. There are indications on the outside of the door of explosives against the door. There's that sort of scoring on the outside, but it does appear that the door has been barricaded from the inside.
Okay, I assume we brought something to do with this because
Adrian holds his melter up.
Yeah. Adrian has his melter and is like, all right,
I think Pierre has his Inferno pistol is like, that melts even better. Wait,
I pull out my lightsaber, actually.
Have you been training in demolitions for this sole purpose?
Yeah, but somehow I feel like demolitioning a Hulk with a bunch of people standing around and the potential for failure when we have a guy with an actual can opener standing right next to me. So I turn to Adrian and I'm just like, all right, I'll let you go first. Don't worry. If you fail, I'll get the door open. Nero begins pulling out a enormous amount of explosives. He's just doing it to scare Adrian, but he's just like, I think this will be enough. And he's like looking at what would clearly be enough to take out the whole engineering section.
Yeah.
You don't need a roll. It's just enough time to vaporize the door. Okay. Everybody, please give me -10 awareness rolls.
Perfect. Purple orcs begin appearing out of nowhere all around us. One of them goes, "Hey, Umis, I've been repairing your ship for you."
All of a sudden, enormous amount of barrels in the area.
No.
I had a 50-50 chance, and I still shit the bed. You know, I'm starting to think that that Cyberpunk 2020 and this game have a lot in common.
I'm gonna reroll here.
Nice. Did anybody watch the TV show The Lost Room?
Oof, nice.
I don't think so. No.
I'll re-roll here as well. Fuck it.
One of the gimmicks with The Lost Room was there was all these sort of weird objects that could do various magical things, and they were all like really quite random abilities. And one of the objects had the ability to sublimate copper. And at one point in the show, they use this to get through a copper, basically bulkhead that's been put in place specifically so only someone with this object can get through. And I remember thinking, like, I imagine if you suddenly like sublimated copper, that there'd be a lot of extremely hot copper gas in the air that would probably be a significant issue for the people immediately in the area where that door used or that wall used to be.
Yeah, and breathing that in, like, no.
But that's not how magic works, James. Magic always helps you.
But it didn't say disintegrates. They said it sublimates, which means that there is supposed to be gas in the air now. Anyway, so Dawn, it's hard to hear over the sound of the melter vaporizing this door, but you can hear the sound of movement in the chamber beyond. Like certainly somebody's in there, and somebody knows that you're coming.
Well, expect company, gentlemen.
That's what Nero's here for.
All right. Nero just begins setting the Eternal Praetorians guards. Nearby barrels or chest-high walls to cover the door from multiple angles.
I stand in the middle with my sword pointed at the door.
I pulled Dawn, Captain Bryn, and all the rest of the staff aside, and I say, I think before Adrian finishes carving through the last part of that door, Lord Captain, you should carve a second hole somewhere else nearby. Down the bulkhead. If we go through one of it's called a fatal funnel, sir. I'm sure you've heard of it a million times on television. We cannot rely on having to force our way through that door. We need to surprise them with force of action from multiple directions at once. Especially an unexpected one. You literally have an Inferno pistol. I know you've been waiting to use it for your entire life.
I've used it before.
Yes, but to do this would be... Okay. Well,
this is actually, no, I have not been waiting. I just want another pistol.
Well, fine. I'm telling you that if we go through this door, several of these people will not be coming home, which is why I brought us over here to say it. Because I didn't want the Eternal Praetorians men to know that they will all die.
Just have them sit around the corner.
Who's going in?
I'll go in.
Dawn will die.
I think Pierre just looks at the wrecking crew that is Dawn. I mean, she's jumped into many other combat situations and not been touched yet.
It would be safer for everyone to do this from multiple directions.
Adrian calls over from the door. He's like, I'm almost through.
You only have a few moments to decide, Lord Captain. This is my recommendation as the person who literally does this for a living.
Very well.
Adrian, hold up. Stop. Don't finish. Come over here.
Yes, what is it?
All right. Here's the deal. We need to make a second hole nearby. What we're going to do is we're going to finish both holes at the same time, bust it open, and attack from multiple directions.
Nero, why don't you just use the already weakened hole and switch it up with explosives to cause a surprise?
we can do that if you want to. I am hesitant to use explosives.
While you're having this conversation, a giant claw tears through the weakened door from the other side.
This is what I was worried about!
It's like tearing the door open, and the first thing you see coming through this doorway is 4 or 5 of those giant red mouth on legs things, although this time without a mouthful of explosives. They're just these bounding, full of energy type. Think of it like a happy dog with whose entire body is a mouth of slavering teeth coming to eat you.
Blizzard.
Well, now I can't kill it.
I begin screaming over fire.
Okay,
It's Xeno, so you can.
I'll take initiative rolls, please. Let's make sure the initiative track is clear. It is clear. Good.
All right, here comes a roll of a 1.
I will not roll. I will simply spend a fate point to win.
Please remind me how I roll.
It's a D10 for initiative.
I did one better.
Plus your agility bonus, the 10s of your agility.
Okay.
Can I re-roll my initiative?
I think my agility is a 6 now. No. Yes, it is a 6 now. So I also get a 15.
Wait, what? How did you get a 15?
I rolled a 9 and add 6. I just didn't put the plus 6 into the equation.
His piloting stuff is based off agility, so he's probably just been.
I am agile AF.
Yeah, I got 6 agility as well.
Can I re-roll my initiative?
No.
All right, I'm going last again. This is fine.
I love the idea that you're just like, I will use this pistol one day.
I've used it before. I shot pariahs.
When?
But have you used it to cut through a bulkhead before?
No.
But have we seen you use the pistol before?
Yes. Not to cut bolt head.
All right, then.
Bolt head. Yes.
Bulkheads.
Not for the purpose
Listen,
of Adrian
you can
using
cut all
his
the
melter
bolt
weapon.
heads you want, but those bolts are going to be trash afterwards.
Okay, so Nero, what's your final score?
15.
15. Adrian?
15.
Okay, Pierre?
6.
And Dawn?
8.
I mean, really, my agility is not that bad. It's just I rolled shit.
All right, so Adrian and Nero go first in any order you prefer.
Adrian has the
right now
higher
you can see a
agility.
group of five squigs running towards you. There is definitely figures through the smoke and burning wreckage of the door. Probably one really big one and some other not so big ones.
How far away are they?
So you guys are probably only about 10 minutes from the door because you stepped
Okay.
back away from the door to have this conversation.
Yep.
The squigs are probably they've leapt through. They're probably like 7 meters away.
Okay. So he's going to take. He's going to aim for a plus 10 and then shoot melt a gun at one of them.
One of the squigs?
Yep.
Okay, no worries.
What sound does the squig make? Is it like a Pokemon and it just says squig?
I don't know. I'll see if I can find a video online of a squig.
I feel like it's a bunch of jabbering.
So that'll hit.
Is it like the Murloc? Like,
Yeah, it's probably more like that. It's probably more like a Murloc. Yeah, it's not. Dodge isn't good enough to get away from that. So you've hit it. Roll your damage. Okay. Once there was a squig, now there is a squig no more in that spot. So there are 4 squigs remaining.
just a squig squib?
I know. Well, it's literally vaporized by
this like nuclear
liquid
blast of fire.
Yeah, liquid hydrogen.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right, microwaves. No, liquid hydrogen is
Yeah.
what it plays against fires. Yeah, it's microwaved out of existence. All right, Nero.
I shoot the big one.
Okay, I'm going to give you a minus 20 for firing into the mist, although it is plus 10 for each size.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Do I
So you're saying
counteract
there's a
that?
chance to miss.
Do I counteract that because of my? Oh no, I don't have the. Oh well, I could move. Can I move my omniscope between weapons easily, or is it like bolted?
I'd say it's bolt. You get some like Ivy to do it for you, but it's not something you can do yourself.
Yeah. Okay.
Without offending some
I don't have it.
machine spirit somewhere.
Yeah, listen. I don't offend machine spirits. All right, I can take the minus 20. I aim
Plus 10 for hulking though as well.
So it's minus 10.
I aim, so it zeroes out.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And I fire...
full burst.
Yeah, and it's the organ.
How big is
rounds.
this thing?
The one in the doorway, the big thing is hulking. So it is like about 12 feet tall and probably about the same wide as well.
So it's using the smoke just basically as clothing at this point.
Yeah, well, it's more a case of when you're firing the smoke, you might be hitting it or something else that's in its silhouette as well. You just sort of see shapes.
AP, you're rolling like you were during the space combat.
So I forgot that because I'm an Arch-Militant, I'm using my favorite weapon. I get a +10, so that's 1 degree of success. So 2 bullets.
Okay, no worries. Give me your 2 damage rolls. Okay, there's a chance of wrath.
That's without the +10, so that would hit exactly.
Okay, cool. So, let's roll D10 then.
So it'd be a 20 for that one.
Okay, so the first one will be after toughness. He will take 7 wounds, and then the second one will be a total of 20. So we'll take 10. But then you've got your organ grinder rounds to go off, I believe.
Correct.
Yep.
So -10 toughness test for every point of damage taken. Success means, failure means 2d10 additional damage with no reduction.
Well, you can't possibly pass with a minus. I mean, the second one's -100. So, yeah, but I'm only going to give you the organ grinder once. Like, I'm not going to count it for every single bullet.
Okay.
It's just 2d10 extra damage for the total for the burst.
Okay.
On the 9.
Yeah, that would be brutal if it was every single bullet.
Yeah.
You've never played Cyberpunk.
All right, you've certainly hit it somewhere in its mass.
I haven't, but I've read the rules.
Okay.
So I know it's brutal.
Does it seem hurt? Like, just go, oh, damn you, me out me quite a bit.
It feels like my orc bits got grinded on.
You suddenly hear it roar anyway.
Okay, so I scream for Bryn and the other guys to, like, just shoot everything coming through the door. Like, don't aim at things behind it. Shoot whatever's coming through the door.
Okay. I'll give... Their initiative will be 10. And then so...
Am I going last? Is that...
No, the squigs went after you.
Oh, that's nice, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, so the armsmen will then fire at the squigs because they come through the door. So I'm going to fire them like a mob, basically. So, all right. So they hit, and they what weapon are your armsmen? So these are Brinsmen, aren't they? So you're using hell guns, I believe.
Yes.
Yep.
Did we have enough?
We have the Eternal Praetorium's crew with us, and I think they use las guns as well.
I would say so. We got like 5,000 las guns.
All pointed at this thing.
Okay, they killed 2 of the squigs between them.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay. All right. A knob comes piling through the door. So the knob looks at the 4 of you and all the armsmen. Probably the knob is going to charge at Nero. He recognizes that Pierre is the captain, and he's even the captain for his captain. But Nero, between Nero and Brent, who looks the toughest, so he's going to go after Nero, and because you're in power armor.
True. I'm much bigger than everybody else here.
Yeah.
I'm also in
my fancy hat.
But my power armor makes me 1 size category larger than everybody.
Yeah.
Because he's got the super heavy.
Yep.
It also makes you ridiculously slow.
Fine.
Okay, he's hit you with 6 degrees, unless you want to. Can you dodge or parry 6 degrees?
I have a dodge of 70.
He's hitting you with a giant serrated meat cleaver.
So there is something about my armor, however, that might make me not be able to dodge.
Yeah, because you don't have to blade cast.
It reduces your, it gives you a negative, right?
Yeah, like a -10. So I could hit 6 degrees of success. Theoretically.
Theoretically.
3.9. All right.
No.
I attempt to dodge.
Okay, so he got you in the 61, so he's got that's a leg, I think. 61.
Right in the 61.
No,
right in the
it's the body.
61.
At least it's not the 69.
Doing 18 with pen 2 damage.
Armor is this thing again?
Wasn't it like 9?
Yeah, it's gonna be really high.
Yeah, because light power armor is 8. No, light power armor is 7. Regular power armor is 8, and then super heavy is 9.
Because you have the ironclad heavy power armor, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you're not. Your AP is 9.
Okay, so I have 14 minus 2 is 12 armor rating. So I take 6 damage to my leg.
Yep.
Okay.
Minus toughness bonus. Do you get toughness as well?
Yeah, that's what I was including. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so in addition to the negative 20 penalty to the agility of the wearer, any dodge, acrobatics, or contortionist tests undertaken by the wearer automatically fail.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I knew it was not going to be good.
But it does add 20 to your strength.
I don't care about that.
Okay.
So I take 6 wounds.
Yep.
All right. I'm heavily damaged again.
Okay, Cade, who's right by Nero, pulls his sword and attempts to attack the orc.
Hi, Cade.
Cade's been training with an assassin and with Nero for like a solid calendar year.
Unfortunately,
he's an embarrassment. You're not my son at all.
And he trips over the cable straight away.
Cade, why you disappoint me all the time?
Cade has rarely been a disappointment. The only time I've been disappointed with Cade is when he sold all of our goods for rocks.
For rocks?
and that wasn't a failure on Cade's part. That was a failure on his instructor's part.
Okay,
that's why we got new instructors.
Not to mention that's probably actually their currency they use there.
It was, and that's why it wasn't a failure on Cade's part.
Okay, 4 orc boys pile out of the doorway as well, carrying a combination of choppers, shooters, and sluggers. So I'm going to say one goes after Dawn, one goes after Adrian, and the other 2 will go after the armsman.
You boys got your sunglasses on?
Yep.
James, just for the record, I forgot to say it earlier. I'd be in my light power armor just in case something got decompressed.
Yep. Cool. Okay, so this is coming at Dawn. There's a hit unless you would like to parry.
What's he got on him?
A meat cleaver.
You parry, you're just going to destroy the weapon in the process, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so I think I'll do that.
Okay.
So I just roll weapon skill?
Just a weapon skill. And is your weapon balanced? Do you think you get plus 10 for it's balanced?
It's balanced and it's plus 5 to attack, but I don't think I add that, right?
No. So, but it's just a weapon skill plus 10 for the fact it's balanced.
Okay. Yeah.
No, you still hit you. So
can I re-roll?
You can re-roll.
Because I have a skill that's Blade Master.
Yep, you can re-roll failed. That's a failed hit. Blade Master's re-roll a failed hit. So you could
it says re-roll 1 failed melee attack per turn.
Yeah,
it's a parry, not a melee attack.
Yeah, or you could fate point to re-roll.
What did I roll there? Let's see.
27.
You rolled 3 points. You're on 27. Yeah, so you have to get to beat his 4 degrees. You would need to get effectively a. 10,
he rolled an 8. 20, I don't know if
20 or lower.
You still have your conversion field that's going to blind everybody.
Okay.
No, except for the main.
So roll to see
main crew.
Roll to see if the conversion field goes off.
I thought that you used the attack for that or something, right?
Sorry? No, you just roll percentage chance just to D100.
Then unless you ignore the damage.
Yep.
Okay, it does go off. Then yeah, and it's not.
And it doesn't break.
And it doesn't break. And most people okay. So the orc boys Uh,
I see the errors of my ways. I like the God Emperor now.
okay. Cade is blinded.
Damn it, Cade.
Sorry, I fell over. And then he looks right into the flashlight as it goes on.
You need to start getting these visors on bulk.
He'll re-roll that.
Problem is they have to be good or better.
Okay, he passes.
I like the idea that the entire crew just has cool sunglasses. You know, the whole ship.
The knob.
Just for this situation.
Fails. So, and I'll just roll for the armsman as well.
It'd be great if they passed.
They pass. Wow.
Shit. All right.
Okay.
James, I have a refractor field that I forgot about. The best quality refractor field.
Okay. Roll this if it goes off.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Adrian and I also have.
What is it? D100?
Yeah, you need a 30 or lower.
Okay, no, I fucked up. Never mind.
Okay. No worries.
Don't let me slow you down.
Bryn stays. So pretty much any people on your side, the only person who got blinded was Cade.
Damn it, Cade.
All right, and the other one.
I trained with an assassin for an entire year.
I mean, to be fair, this is Cade's like first serious combat.
I mean, he's like 14 or 15, right? Like he's a kid.
He's like 60 at this point in time.
It's definitely not his first serious combat. He's been with us in every regular battle.
I've hit you, Adrian, unless you want to dodge.
Yes, I would like to dodge.
You could also parry.
He's got a belt gun in his hands.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
I don't have a sword out, so.
Parries with the melta gun explodes, killing everyone in the room.
That's a good way to parry, I guess.
Haha, it dies while
Hey, you dodged it. There we go. Quick. Okay, Dawn. There is an orc boy in front of you who is currently like wiping his eyes from where he's been blinded by the blast of your conversion field.
Mm-hmm. So what is an orc boy and what is a squib and what is a knob?
Okay, so a swig is that little mouth on legs, basically.
Okay.
An orc boy is a regular orc. Just a knob is a bigger boss orc, like a sergeant of a squad, basically. And then the captain is obviously the biggest guy here. So the boss, like the captain, or sorry, not the captain, like the sergeant style orc is one attacking Nero right now, but there is a boy directly in front of you.
Do I think Nero can handle the captain?
Well, the captain hasn't actually come out of the mist yet.
Yeah, I'm being attacked by the knob, the sergeant.
Oh, okay. Where's the captain then?
It's about to attack. It's going to attack Pierre.
He's still in the.
That's who Nero shot, was the captain. But
I'm fresh meat. Don't worry about me.
He dies instantly in one hit, Nero style.
So I know where the captain is.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, he's
through the darkness and the flames.
In the smoke. Yeah.
Okay. Well, if I can't see him right now, I'm just gonna attack this dude. I'm gonna do a full attack.
Okay.
This dude. So I get 2 attacks on him.
Are you frenzying?
Ooh, that is a question.
I feel like the answer is obvious.
The answer is yes.
Dawn quickly uses her inhaler, shoots up, she's like.
And like,
okay, weapon skill plus 20.
Hell yeah. You like that one? Okay. Weapon skill plus 20.
About to roll 100 here.
Wow. Alpha, why? I'm gonna re-roll that for free.
Blade Master? Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry, the second one.
Oh my god.
Well, I was gonna say it'll be better, but not much better.
All right, second attack then. I guess.
Yep.
Is the second attack the same?
Yeah, same. It is, yes.
You're about to hit a
36. There it is.
There it is. Okay, nice. You hit him in the head.
Donk.
Okay, roll your damage.
Roger. Yeah.
Everyone knows that if you hit a orc in the head, it just explodes instantly. It's like a big red button.
So 4 pen, 4 strength leather belt.
Okay, you cut his head off directly. You take into exactly 0, cut like decapitating the orc with your blade.
Swing.
As he's still wiping, you take his hands too because he's wiping his eyes, so the hands get cut too, and
Nice.
they all 3 go flying. And you sort of the stumps flail back as you're spraying you with orc blood. All right, the captain emerges, thinking he's hot shit, and he spots Pierre with the nicest looking power armor and singles you out as clearly the boss of his group. Now, let's ask as well, with your guys, so how many people are immune to fear? And I think everybody here is immune to fear because they're all working for Pierre, right?
Yes.
Everybody's immune to fear because they work for Pierre. I have Jaded, which I've had for a while.
Jaded.
Which
no worries.
I'm double immune to fear.
Yep.
Yeah, essentially, since everybody can see me, except for Cade, which he's blind at the moment.
You're very inspiring, sir.
All right, he is charging you with a power claw.
That doesn't sound fun.
Okay, wow.
He trips over the same cable that
he's spending a fate point to re-roll that.
Yeah.
He didn't miss by much.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Is that a critical failure? It's a 95.
96 to 100. 96 to 100, yeah, so.
Okay.
So then he gets up and trips over the other cable.
Yeah.
Okay, that was disappointing. All right, moving right along. Pierre, there's an orc captain in your face attacking you with a power claw.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what would be better. I think I'm better off hitting with the Inferno pistol. Yeah.
They're pretty good.
Yeah. I
hear that kills things.
Yeah.
Okay, plus 10 because he's hulking.
I'll also, is it a half action to aim and then half action to shoot?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. So I'll do half action to aim, then to shoot. So it'll be plus 20 in total.
I mean, I don't know how much you need to aim. This guy's currently your entire world at the moment. So
I'll spend a fate point to make that a degree better.
Okay, he will try to dodge because why not?
Yeah, that's. Yeah.
1-to-1, he exactly dodges the Inferno pistol shot.
All right. Well.
All right.
He dodges, and you see one of the shiny bits that's hanging off of his hat.
I think for a brief moment, Pierre saw his life, the future of him just getting split and twined by the power claw. Okay. And then he is like, "Oh wait, he didn't do
it." The 2 squigs wishbone one of your armsmen, get a leg each and pull him apart.
Oh.
Okay, Adrian.
Not Ted.
I'm going to sling the Melta and draw a sword with quick draw. Yep. And I'm going to try and stab this orc.
Yep.
By the way, every single time that you talk about those squibs, they get less and less cute. So you're doing a terrible job as a GM.
They're not meant to look cute.
They aren't cute.
They're
No, this is theater of the mind. I can imagine whatever I like.
Is this orc still blinded or no?
It is, yes. Yeah.
Okay, so does that give me a bonus?
No, it's just it only affects him when he's trying to attack. Okay. So.
Okay.
Got him. Okay. In the leg. Roll your damage. What are you fighting with a power sword?
Yeah, power sword.
Okay. It takes him down to 5 wounds remaining. He's still up. All right, Nero. There's a knob in front of you who's currently blinking out the after image of Dawn's conversion field.
Yep. I shout to Cade, "Catch!" and I toss him my heavy bolter.
Okay.
As I quick draw my 2 storm bolters and put them to the knob's chest and just pull the triggers.
Are they bolt pistols? Sorry,
they're storm
auto pistols.
You worked out you couldn't use storm bolters because they're basic weapons, not pistols.
That's for the pop baddie shooty thing.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah.
I still have them. That's why I'm tossing the gun rather than...
You still can't use a basic weapon in melee combat.
Really?
Yeah, yes. That's why you had to switch to the auto pistols.
All right, well, okay, then I just use the arm-mounted auto pistols to shoot it.
Okay, no worries.
So aggravating.
Throw away your weapon, and then he's just like, "All right."
I don't actually throw away the weapon. I literally just hold my arm sword, and little guns pop out of my arm. Okay, well, this is the first time I think I've done this, so bear with me here. I am dual wielding, so I get a -20, and then I get a +20 because I'm full autoing. And I don't get any of my other bonuses. So it's just zeros on both. Well, that seems pretty good. So it's because it's not a storm or any of the other types, is it 2 for 1 extra hit?
If it's full auto, it's 1 for every degree of success.
Oh, so then every single one hits then.
Yep.
Okay. You want me to do damage on this one before I?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so roll your Emperor's Wrath on the first one.
Nope.
Okay, so total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds go through. And the second one? I mean, and I'll hit again. You're peppering this guy with shots. He's just, you see like the shots literally rebound off his flesh.
Yeah, I know. It's because I'm not dealing the kind of damage I'm used to.
Yep. And roll Emperor's Wrath on that one that got it. Yep, an extra D10 damage, which is all gravy. Okay, that shot, you certainly got him. You got him somewhere bad with that shot. Like, you know, you sort of go into like a lung maybe or something. You know, and but he's still quite active. Okay, the armsmen kill the remaining 2 squigs.
Hooray, armsmen.
Okay, the knob, who looks even angry at you now, he is going to attempt to chopper you again. All out attack. And he misses. Okay, Cade, sort of moves the heavy bolter safely out of the way.
No, I don't have to.
That's right.
So he can assist me by sword chopping this guy.
He will.
I want him to get his first kill. Blood yourself, Cade.
He will all out attack because no one's attacking him.
And he hits. Drink deep of orc blood, Cade.
He had to like check out the rust from his eyes from the
on an orc knob, no less.
Okay. Taking it to, it's got 1 wound remaining.
Cade, you're such a disappointment right now.
Okay, the boys, the boy now, because one of the boys was killed. So this is the one that's on Adrian. Still inclined
Billy
to.
Butcher comes out of nowhere. He's like,
Billy Butcher.
Well, if it isn't the invisible cunt.
That's a hit if you want to try and dodge.
I would definitely like to try and dodge.
The fake
or
Billy
parry if you want
Butcher.
to sort out.
I'm better at dodging.
Billy Butcher would make a great orc, by the way.
You are no longer there. Dawn, the orc in front of you is dead. The orc in front of Nero is almost dead. The orc in front of Pierre is still looking pretty tough. And there's also one in front of Adrian who is unharmed.
He's not unharmed. I stabbed him.
Oh, you did say sorry. Yes, that's right. Yeah.
All right, Don, it's time for you to
He's
cure
half
it.
armed.
You just need to do 2 swords and use your 8-hit multi-attack to dash through everybody, defeating all of our opponents.
While T-posing. Okay, so I'm gonna definitely charge the guy attacking the Lord Captain.
Okay, can I get 1 attack? You got to move towards it, so you can't attack this round. But
Sure,
you will get the you're actually attacking at a total of +30 for the combination of the charge and your frenzy.
Oh yeah. Also, I'm wearing power armor, so I should get like a bonus to strength or some shit.
Light armor is +10.
Yes, adds 1 to all your damage rolls.
Not that it's been a problem so far, but yeah.
Okay, he will try to dodge because why not? He does.
Can you dodge multiple times?
He can. He has got that ability.
Well, shit.
Damn, he told you.
right,
I was just asking a general question.
Yep.
Can I offhand with the flamethrower then?
No, because you moved at the same time. So,
Roger. Okay.
yeah, okay. All right, him will attempt to power claw Pierre again, only this time without. He's got to save his reaction. So, oh my god. Okay.
Oh, that is a critical
point.
failure.
How painful is this for you, James?
Another fate point. He's actually got decent stats. I failed 2 80% rolls. Okay, there you go, Pierre. Now you can dodge that.
Would there be a benefit of using the power sword against his claw? Or
It's got power field as well. So
okay, so
yeah,
I'm just going to dodge instead.
Okay.
Since it's not going to hurt him if I do parry.
You've got a conversion field too, right?
I have a refractor field.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly enough. Yep, dodged it.
Oof.
This is probably the coolest that the Lord Captain has ever looked.
Yes.
You're so muted.
All right, Pierre.
I feel like a piece of the feather coming out of your hat just
probably clips that off.
Yeah.
I like the idea that everyone in the party sort of like stops what they're doing, just sort of turns and goes.
I also love that the Lord Captain wears his hat on top of his power armor helmet.
Yeah.
Of course.
He has to be identifiable. He specifically has been trying to call orc captains out.
I think Pierre shout out to Don's like, go free up Nero real quick. I feel like we're going to need the heavy bolts here as he tries to aim
that is going to be unfortunate because I am currently
she's committed,
enraged,
frenzied, yeah.
Enraged.
Yep. All right, so, yeah.
You tell her that, she's just like,
she spits saliva at you through her power armor.
All right, well, Pierre takes note of that. That's how that works then. Okay. And then tries to aim and shoots his Inferno pistol at the captain.
Do that.
Yeah. Okay. That's acceptable.
Okay, no worries. He has got one. Okay, so he's already actually. He'll try and dodge this. He does not dodge. Roll your damage.
I get to roll damage? My God.
Yeah.
It's like, this never happens for me.
Holy shit. Emperor's Wrath.
It's Emperor's Wrath, yeah. Roll it to hit again.
Does the same bonuses apply?
Yes.
This is all new to me.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, the guy from Wanted. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Yes. Another D10 damage.
Watch him hit a 10 on the D10.
Let it be known. This is the power of melta weapons.
Okay.
So it's 29 with pen 12. No.
Yep. He's still up. But he's looking very badly hurt. You have badly scorched his very nice looking greatcoat.
His Nikes are now slightly smudged.
Adrian.
I'm going to half action attack the guy in front of me with my sword.
You hit. Ooh.
Does 11... Does he survive that?
He will probably survive that. In fact, he will survive that, definitely.
Okay.
He said definitely.
Unfortunate.
He said definitely.
So can I do second half action to make another attack?
No, can I just make one?
Okay,
make one attack.
Okay,
yeah.
Gotcha. All right, cool.
Okay, Nero.
Nero is going to lean into this guy and through his external speakers go, "Your captain's going to fall because you were a failure." And then he's going to shoot him in the chest again.
Okay.
I was really hoping I would take mine down so I could try and kill steal from Nero.
Well, no, Nero's going to kill steal from Cade.
Yeah.
That's true. He actually did try to hit this guy first. I will re-roll using my last fate point.
Cade, you're not good enough to have a kill yet. If I can steal it from you, you don't deserve it.
Yeah, roll your damage.
Not good enough on either account.
Pling, pling. Second one. Hey, it's maximum.
Maximum
Damn,
damage.
Dude. That 12 with Emperor's Wrath might make it
No,
through.
it's the 8 gets Emperor's Wrath.
Oh.
So it's a 13. It's probably more than enough. He's going to take 2, 3, 4, 5.
He's down to -5, so I've got to check out -5 impact in the body. Book. Should have had this open ready for the combat.
This is the problem with using non-bolter weapons. Now I have to deal weird damage types like projectile.
Yeah, impact. What the hell is impact? Damage.
I can't believe the bullet isn't exploding when it hits it. What is this shit?
No, I mean, you can't believe the bullet isn't turning into a drill and grinding their flesh when it hits them.
Okay, a solid blow to the chest wins the target. He momentarily doubles over in pain, clutching himself and crying out in agony. The target takes D5 levels of fatigue, also known as 5 levels of fatigue, and is stunned for 2 rounds. I think 5 levels will actually knock him out, though, will it? It will. Yeah, he's unconscious.
All right.
On the ground. Yep.
As I sheathe my arm pistols and reheft my heavy bolter, I briefly turn to Cade and say, "Finish him," as I go to rejoin the fray.
Okay, no worries. Okay, the armsmen try to shoot into the melee of Pierre to try and save him. So I'm gonna roll.
This is classic guardsman. Classic guardsman.
So they're shooting safely, so they've got 20% chance to hit. So I'm going to roll for 5 of them.
Ooh.
Okay, one does hit.
Look at Mr. Normal Distribution over there.
Okay.
I don't know if they would actually have been able to hurt me if they actually hit me.
It plinks off the orc as well. Does nothing to him.
It briefly illuminates him.
Okay. The knob is fatigued a bit less, but still down. And Cade will attack the knob on the ground. So he does hit. Wow, that's actually pretty good damage for Cade. Yeah, that will actually rending.
What weapon does he have? Like a little dagger or something?
A monosword. Powerful blow cleaves the target from gullet to groin, revealing his internal organs and spilling them out on the ground before him. The area and the target are now washed with gore. For the rest of the fight, anyone moving within 4 meters of the target's corpse must make a challenging +0 agility test or fall prone.
That's everybody.
So, yeah, he's sprayed orc viscera all over the ground. Okay.
A little bit too much. It's okay.
The remaining boy at my mate.
At me.
Yeah. Oh, that's a hit.
PTSD.
I would like to dodge.
I guess. Oh, you suck. All right. Dawn.
Yes, and
Captain's right here. He's waiting to be kill stolen.
It's not really kill stolen. It's protect the Lord Captain from getting killed, or the Lord Commodore.
All out attack, full attack, big boy attack, double swing, double please. +20.
Yep.
Aye, Captain. Number 1.
Missed. Blade Master reroll.
Oh yeah, I do. Gimme. Yeah. Nice.
There you go.
All right. He can't dodge that even if he rolled maximum. So roll your damage.
Time to die.
Got him in the body. Oh, it's pretty good actually.
Wing.
That's really good.
Okay, that's -2 energy in the body.
Pen 4, if it matters.
He takes 1 level of fatigue.
He also has the fire on hit.
Yeah. Okay, he's going to make an agility test. No, he will try reroll on that one. Relatively important.
You're saying not being on fire is pretty important.
What is that roll? Nope, still is on fire.
Oof.
Okay.
Man.
All right.
I don't know what's going on with your rolls tonight, James.
That's all right. Okay, so And your second attack? Yep.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, you will attempt to dodge this, because you can. No, he didn't roll damage.
I was like, there's no way he'll fucking get hit by this thing.
Chance of Emperor's Wrath.
So what do I roll here? 1d10?
No, you roll to hit again. And if you hit, you deal an extra d10.
Yep. Same attack?
Yep.
Plus 20?
Can this finish him off?
Yep.
Okay, hit again, so roll extra d10. Okay, so another 2, so it takes it to 20. Okay, it takes into -7 energy in the body. Intense tower of energy attack cooks the target's organs, burning his lungs and heart with intense heat. The target is stunned for 2d10 rounds. So 14 rounds.
Cooking your organs is enough to stun it.
And reduce his toughness by half. So
oh, goodness.
He's effectively he has his first round, but he's effectively out of this combat at the moment. Pierre, he's not actually dead. He's just dying, or he's
I want to make sure he's.
He will actually survive. He'll actually survive this if he doesn't. If
so Pierre, in the background, you hear Nero say, "Finish him," but he's not talking to you.
I'm just gonna use my last round in the Inferno pistol to knock him out.
Okay, well, plus 30 because he's a prone immobile target. Plus 10 for his size.
So 40.
Yeah. Plus 10 more if you aim.
Yeah, I'll aim because why not?
Yeah, that's right. Plus
Adjust the iron sights on your pistol.
Okay, got him. Roll me a d10. Roll me your damage, sorry.
Alrighty.
Congratulations, sir.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Good shot.
You fire the last round of the Inferno pistol and you hear the Garand magazine ping.
I can't tell. Is that Emperor's Wrath?
Yeah. You got a 10 on one of the dice.
Yep.
Okay.
Reroll the hit.
Do I need to? I guess
Yes.
I could technically fail. Because I'm rolling 100.
Listen, you're going to want like 10 plus damage, energy, body. This guy's going to explode and he's probably going to kill several other people in the process.
23.
Okay.
23, pin 13.
Yeah.
Which matters.
Okay.
It's the highest penetration sword you can get.
Okay, the target's completely encased in fire, melting his skin and popping his eyes like superheated eggs. He falls to the ground. If he's carrying ammunition, which he is, there's a 50% chance it explodes.
This is what kills me.
It doesn't explode.
Okay.
If target carrying grenades or missiles, one round of damage was dealt, they detonate with the target's body of lies. So that'll happen. He is carrying grenades, which will go off in a round.
Jesus.
Okay, Adrian.
Yes, I'm going to try and finish off this orc boy. I'm going to do a weapon skill attack. I will fate points reroll that.
This is where I should have made
Blade
the speech.
mate.
I looked at the orc. Like, look at me. I'm the captain now.
Nero. One boy left, and he's attacking your mate Adrian.
How big of an explosion radius do I think this guy's about to go off armaments?
He's got stick bombs, so they're like frag grenades.
Okay.
So if Pierre doesn't move, he'll be in the blast.
Well, we'll all be in the blast, right?
Yeah, it's actually true. This is pretty tight quarters.
Then I would like to pick up Cade and the Lord Commodore and like a cat behind the shoulder blades and run out of the explosion radius.
Okay, agility test. -10 for your power armor.
I think it's -20 for my power armor.
Probably died because Nero failed the agility test.
I fucking succeeded, Lord Commodore. I'll save you even if you should die like a bitch.
Nicely done. Okay.
Why would you doubt my ability to save people's lives, Pondo? This is literally what I do.
Okay, all but one of the armsmen clear out. The last armsman throws himself on top of the burning stick bombs.
What a hero!
I shout at
Is
him.
he really
What's your
skinny
name?
as well? Like,
All right, he turns back to tell you his name. There's a
I shall witness.
yeah, there's a wet thump. Okay. All right. Cade pulls back. Actually, no. Cade's going to try.
I'm carrying Cade.
Cade. Sorry, that's right. Yeah. Okay.
The two of them.
All right. He will drop his sword, whip out his rifle, and take a shot at the one fighting Thorn. Then.
Yep.
Okay.
So for the Imperium players, Cade is currently a sentry turret equipped to me.
Our name is this.
not a very good one.
So he's like a sentry turret.
Okay. The orc boy, maddened at the death of his boss, although thinking maybe he can prove himself here, he can become the new boss, is going to all-out attack.
Yeah, if he can 1v1 us, all of us, he'll become
With a good chance.
boss.
Leave the last boy alive. He can tell his people.
Dawn.
Have you ever felt the fast moving pace of a locomotive hit an orc boy before? Because that's what's happening right now.
Just Dawn with her jump pack, just
Yeah, I spear tackle the dude with my swords.
Okay. Give me a roll to hit. He's not wearing any armor at all. He's literally wearing like a wife beater and pants. So,
What
like
the
me,
fuck?
nice.
T-shirt.
So this is a plus 30.
Yep.
Because of the charge.
yes.
All right.
The pants say juicy on the butt.
I'll re-roll that for
Okay.
brevity's sake.
Master. Yep. Hey, okay. He can't dodge because he's attacked.
Jesus.
Pretty abbreviated.
Yeah.
You got him in the 40, which is the body. Roll your damage.
If I can, I would like to go through him.
Well, let's find out. See how much damage you roll.
Okay, Sword Art Online.
19.
Okay. Takes him to. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. You go through him. His ammunition also has a chance of exploding.
Okay, Kirito, calm down here.
It does explode. So I need both Dawn and Adrian to give me dodge tests, please.
I saved your life, Pondo. I saved your life.
Apparently.
Don't dodge at plus 0. Okay.
Yep.
How much time we got left? Okay, not much. Yeah, I'll re-roll that.
Okay.
I will re-roll that.
Adrian's very good at just tying someone up in combat and not getting hit.
Hey. Okay. Yep. So you both get out of the way before his ammunition explodes, splattering orc bits everywhere. Okay. You seem to have taken care of this. This group of orcs that hid out in their loot hold against the mutiny, thinking they were cunning. You find this loot hole is indeed full of valuable stuff, tradable goods, and it's all quite transportable because orcs like bodily carried it in here. So there's no giant statues or the like. It's literally just like precious metals.
I would
weapons.
accept several smaller statues, though, James, if you're into that idea.
Yeah, okay, nice. Yeah, we'll take some small statues.
Made entirely out of diamond.
So
they're so made entirely out of perfect diamond. We skip past them, thinking it was just air, but it's actually diamond statues. So
I want to wrap this up so we can put Dave to bed. But you guys, clear out the hold as best you can. So that'll be a 2 profit factor increase. Hard bargain doesn't apply because it's not part of a deal or the like.
Not a negotiation.
No,
What's
right.
our?
I don't know,
what
James.
is our...
I'd say we made him an offer they can't refuse. Can you deny that?
Well, there's no one to make an offer
did show
to,
up on the day of our daughter's wedding. So
what is our profit? I've been trying to keep track of it, but
Our current profit factor is 38.
Yeah,
that's not including the 5 from delivering the Tide of Iron.
Yeah, which hasn't been paid yet, but it will be.
Oh, okay.
So
and then there's an extra 2 for.
So now we're up at
out.
40 because we just.
Yep. Yeah, well, let's make it 45 because effectively they're transferring the money to your account. So you guys at 45 profit factor now.
We are now capable of perhaps buying a small number of troops if we get very lucky.
Is that including the 2 from, or is it 3? Because we made a second deal to help take care of the orcs and on the ground and in this space. I think
that was all part of that. Was all part of that. I think.
Oh, okay.
Yep. When the 2 different crews get off back to their own ships. There were losses, from the diversionary force, but they weren't significant because they basically fought they weren't trying to claim any ground or that sort of thing. They were just trying to tie them up. So do you, with the remaining Hulk, do you blast it from a distance until it explodes, or what's your just going to leave it floating in space?
I turn to Lord Captain and just be like, Lord Captain, I've spoken at length that there are good orcs. I have come to the conclusion that's true. Some orcs bear within them the ability to be good. Those that are dead. The only good orc is a dead orc.
Was there anything left of the captain that could be claimed as a trophy?
I mean, the guy's head. Oh no, he exploded. Never mind.
Yeah.
Like his peg leg?
Captain, I haven't.
You can take his peg leg, sure.
It's
got an peg leg.
Yes, amazing.
The captain cuts off his leg to attach the peg leg.
Oh, hey! Just because I didn't get to, I just want to once roll the orcs damage.
Yes, please.
If you actually managed to hit Pierre.
26,
I was ready. 26, pen 9 too.
I was ready to guardian that.
So -4, total wounds of 13. Yeah, I'm unconscious.
I would have guardianed it for you because we were all together.
Jesus Christ. And what was his weapon skill?
50. And his first attack at you was at 80 because of his brutal charge, and he failed 80 twice.
Jesus Christ.
Well, James, he tried to be cunning, he tried to be brutal, he was neither.
That's right.
If only he'd chosen a real god to follow.
Neither Gork nor Mork are with him today. Okay, so I think that is the Hand of Calixis and the Eternal Praetorian done in this sector?
I think so. I think we're going to slag as safely as possible.
Yep.
The Hulk to try to kill the remains, essentially.
Let's just see. I'll just roll D10s until I get a 7 or above.
What?
Okay, it's a warp drive explosion that takes it out. So it's a spectacular explosion as chunks of the ship are sucked into the warp as the warp drive explodes.
Nero turns and says, just what the orcs deserve.
That's probably what they want. I think I fight some demons.
I also like the idea that any ship flying through this space after we're done, for months, complains about orcs on the windshield, that they have to scrape up with the windshield.
So what is the long-term events of the warp drive exploding?
Nothing. It's just it's bad immediately, then it goes away.
Oh, okay.
There's a hole in the warp which seals pretty much right away, but ships nearby, not good for them. Yeah.
Do you see that hole there, Nero?
Yep.
You ate things that came out of that hole.
Meanwhile, don't look at the hole; it'll drive you mad.
Nero doesn't look at the hole. He knows exactly how that works.
He's eaten stuff that's come out of there.
Several things. Meanwhile, the rest of the crew is just that puppet sideline eye.gif. Yeah.
Well, yeah, so let me read this section on warp drive explosion just before we finish up, because this is good. The starship's warp drive overloads and explodes, rending a seething hole in space, a maelstrom into the realm of chaos. Any starship within 2d10 void units of the stricken craft must make a -20 piloting spacecraft maneuverability test, or be struck by the chaos storm, taking the equivalent of 1 light strike, doing 1d10 damage that void shields will not protect against. Additionally, every starship within 1d5 void units of the stricken vessel must make a second challenging +0 pilot spacecraft plus maneuverability test, or be sucked into the rift. What happens next is up to the GM, but it should be suitably horrific. Mass possessions, manifesting demons are the norm, while the crew valiantly tries to activate the Geller field. The survival on those aboard the ship should be not by no means guaranteed. So,
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wait, can Don heal me before we end the session?
Every time you destroy a ship, there's a 1 in 10 chance of that.
That's lovely.
One more healing from Dawn. Have you got any fate points left, Dawn? Or did you use them on that?
I do believe I have. I have like 1 left, I believe.
Okay.
2. I have 2. 2 left. So I will do a Medicaid with a plus 10 or 20 for the health pack.
Plus 20.
This one.
It's plus 10 base, plus 20 for plus another 10 for having the med pack.
8.
Yep. Have 9 wounds back in Nero.
Okay, I'm fully healed.
Now,
Congratulations.
can I just ask where you guys plan to go next, just for purposes of my planning?
Talon Bell Ring, I believe, is the next one, right?
What? My daughter? That's what I heard.
That's a strange name to call your daughter, Talon Bellwing. It's definitely strange.
So you're up here.
It's a nickname. Her actual name is Princess Uwu. We do need to go pick up the Gilded Throne as well. You know,
That's in Port Wonder.
it's on Scintilla, isn't it?
I thought it was on Scintilla where
we
the ship
dragged
yards.
it to the capital.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think that's the actual next step.
Okay, so are you not going to Sinofia or Sephirus Secundus while you're passing them by?
I feel like as soon as we go to Sinofia, we're going to get wrapped. I don't care about Secundus.
A Harlequin will show up and be like, "Turn back immediately, players."
We're going that direction. It's just a stop by. What's in Sinofia? I don't remember.
It's a museum, right? That's what we're going to.
The clockwork court. You were hoping to find out more about, or the clockworks that Harlock used, where you might try and find the talisman.
It's the Yeehaw Frontier World.
Your sister apparently claimed a talisman from one of his clockworks, an item called the Gilded Widow.
There's a cult uprising to deal with there.
Well, we'll stop at Sinofia and then go to Scintilla on the way to going to Port Wonder.
On the way to Sephirus Secundus, right?
The good news is that Sinofia is only about 3 days in warp travel from Kolth. So as we watch as the two ships enter the warp to exit, we see like chunks of, the few bits of debris from the York ship that weren't whipped into the warp, sort of crashing down to the planet below, burning up in the atmosphere. One section of hull hits the surface, and the camera pans, and you see the charred and blown apart pieces of the captain. We see this, like the camera finishes on like this, like one severed hand, and then suddenly the fingers twitch, and as the camera goes to black. And that's it for today. Everyone have 300 XP.
Okay, I reduced my corruption.
And I will burn a fate point for
Look at this man.
I now have 0 corruption.
We're going to have to deal with that captain again, aren't we?
Somebody's going to.
He's void tainted now. He's demonically possessed.
Yeah.
Coming back season 4?
He's in charge of the Severan Dominant by the time we get there. He's an orc, but he talks like a British guy. He's like, "Oh, good day, Captain. Glad to see you again. Thank you so much for this body."
Yeah.
Have you ever considered conquering the Imperium alongside me?
Have you ever seen the videos from the making of Star Wars where they had Peter Mayhew saying lines in English for Chewbacca before they edited like the sound over the top? Because he actually, like, a lot of those lines when Chewie says something, they actually had him say something, which is what Chewie's apparently saying. So like when they're in the Death Star control room and they're talking about Obi-Wan Kenobi and Chewie says something and the Han Solo's like, "Yeah, you said it, Chewie. Where'd you dig up that old fossil?" In like the original footage, Peter Mayhew says in a very British accent, "That old man is mad," and it's just like people love the fact that this like little your sound is like translates to a very British "that old man is mad."
Yeah, amazing. Oh man.
Well, speaking of outros, Dave.
Hello, it is me, the Dave. Pleasure to meet all of you. I am known as the person who makes video game. If you like video game and you also happen to be over 18, have I got a story for you? You can go check out my Twitter account, which is Kinky Fridays on Twitter, where you can find all the video game for consenting adults you could ever possibly want. Thanks.
Winning sales pitch.
If making adult games doesn't work for you, Dave, you've definitely got a career in marketing.
I mean, I do that all day, so
What do you got, James?
I'm Grimdark James. I will be back here. I need to talk to you about that Wednesday, Arthur.
Sure.
I've got to check my calendar and we'll see. I haven't yet watched actually. How did it go this Wednesday?
I think they made 11 rolls and they failed 4 of them.
Okay, no worries. I'll make sure.
But we all won. That's the thing.
Yeah. But whatever happens, I will definitely be back here next Saturday for more Rogue Trader. If you live in the US, don't forget to set your clocks back forward tonight. Is that right?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Don't worry, your computer clocks and your iPhones will do it automatically.
Yeah.
That's what we all use, right? No one uses anything other than that.
Yeah. This means I'll be here an hour earlier than normal next week because my clocks aren't changing. Yeah. Otherwise, find me on Arthur's Discord channel where I'm generally not present, and I will be shortly going back to painting some more models. And Spoon, maybe remember I've still got to go and do some more Cobalt Cobras on my YouTube channel.
Yep. Need some more of that good BattleTech content.
Content is king.
Yeah. Look, there's this. If you want BattleTech content, there is more than you can possibly consume on Arthur's channel. So, right now, more than I can possibly consume anyway.
I was gonna say that's not true because some people are like, "Have you considered doing a clan show?" And I'm like, I don't know, not really, but maybe now I am.
If people ask you, if anyone wants to join you on a clan show, Arthur, challenge them to speak for an hour with no contractions before you let them actually join the show. So.
Me, I'm that guy.
What if they're Clan Wolf?
Yeah, I know, because I'm not in character right now.
No. He's Clan Wolf. That he can use all the non-contractions he wants as long as he's from the Kerensky bloodline.
Yeah, as long as I've got the plot armor to back it up.
Speaking of people with plot armor, Big Spoon.
Oh, really? Okay.
Seth is still alive somehow.
Yeah, I mean it is pretty amazing.
Don't worry, I'll get him eventually.
Yeah, Seth is still alive and making a comeback. I think we start
Monday.
Start on Monday for the official start of Solaris Nights. It's going to be pretty good, I think. Yeah, I'm Big Spoon. You can find me on Discord, over on Twitter at BigSpoon223. Yeah, looking forward to playing some Solaris Nights and jumping back onto Empyrean once we're done here.
Mining. That's all we're doing.
That's right.
We're going to get caught up in so much shenanigans. I know how that game works.
Yep.
Speaking of someone who gets caught up in shenanigans, Pondo the Mad?
I'm muted apparently. Hi, I'm Pondo the Mad. You can find me on YouTube or Twitch /Pondo the Mad, or you can find me here. Just Saturday nights actually now. Maybe sometimes.
You guessed.
I'll be guesting. I don't know when. Several times probably. So whenever AP messages me, say, "Hey, are you available this time?" I'll check. But yeah, I don't have much else going on with that. It's been a fun night. Been interesting. It's. I think I'd rather not known how much damage that Power Claw could have done. But yeah, that's it for me.
Friends, tonight we took a customer journey. Together, we all know that content is king. I looked at the big data we've gathered so far, and we really moved the needle tonight. So let's drill down, analyze our bandwidth. This show offers freemium content. You can find out more at patreon.com/APGamingREAL, where you will get next generation levels of support for this show. It's a quick win, sustainable, visible. It's our core competency here to continue to deliver.
Agile.
Continue to deliver. God, I can't keep it up. That's it. We're done. We'll be back next week. Have a good night.
Take it easy.
How you gonna interrupt me, man, when I'm doing my marketing speech?